that at first. This is the second
discussion
part of
about
Duolingo English
speak
Test
about the photo. So I
Overview
have already
2025. So I
discussed
am going to
about these three part.
discussion
Okay, read and
about
select, read and
speak
complete,
about the
read and
photo. So I
aloud.
have
So
already
I'm
discussed
going to
about these
today
three
I'm going to
part.
discuss
Okay, read
about
and
speak
select,
about
read
the
and
photo.
complete, read
Okay,
and
let's
aloud.
see
So
what is
I'm
the
going to
speak about photo. What kind of
today I'm
question
going
are
to
there?
discuss about speak about the photo. Okay, let's see what
So
is
hello this
the
time.
speak about photo. What kind of question are there? So hello this time.
Well, in this section, Duolingo English Test gives you a question or photo
Well,
image in your
in this
desktop or in
section,
your laptop
Duolingo
screen,
English
and you
Test
have to
gives
speak about
you a
90
question
seconds
or
to
photo image
this
in your
image. You
desktop
have
or
to
in your laptop
describe
screen,
this
and
image,
you
what
have
you
to
seen
speak about
in this image. So
90 seconds to
certainly you have
this
to describe
image. You
what
have
is
to
in this
describe this
image.
image, what you
Only
seen in
you
this image.
don't
So
want, you don't
certainly
have to
you have to describe
describe
what is
out
in
of the topic.
this image.
Okay,
Only
only we should
you don't
describe
want,
what
you don't
is
have to
in this
describe
image.
out
Okay,
of the topic.
this is the
Okay,
simple
only
and
we should
easy. So
describe
we
what
have to
is
describe
in
90 seconds
this
about this
image.
image,
Okay,
so we can do
this
this.
is the simple
Okay,
and
so
easy.
before going to
So
take
we have to
the
describe
official
90
test, we
seconds
have to
about
prepare
this image,
about it.
so we
Okay,
can do this.
because it
Okay,
helps us a
so
lot
before
to
going to take
get good
the
scores.
official test, we have to prepare about it. Okay,
So I want to go with the
because
next
it
one.
helps us a lot to get good scores.
So next one is
So I
the
want to go with
listen
the
then
next one.
speak. Okay, this question pattern. Okay, I want to go also
So next one
inside
is
of this
the
question
listen
pattern.
then
Okay,
speak.
let's
Okay,
see
this
what
question
are the
pattern. Okay, I
question in
want
this
to go
pattern. Okay,
also
let's see. Oh,
inside of this question pattern. Okay, let's see what are the question in this
Describe a time
pattern.
consuming
Okay, let's
process you went through.
go.
so Duolingo English says and question asks a question
Describe
to
a time
you.
consuming
So you
process you
have
went
to
through.
listen at
So
first what the
Duolingo English
question,
says
then
and
try
question
to
asks a
answer in
question to
90
you.
seconds of that
So
question.
you
Okay,
have
for
to
example, I
listen
want
at
to
first what the
listen one
question,
more
then
time.
try to answer
So
90
but
seconds of
the
that question.
time
Okay,
is
for
already
example,
gone,
I
so
want
I
to
can't access
listen
to
one more time.
listen the second time because
So
I
but the
didn't
time is already
click
gone,
on
so I
right time,
can't
so time
access
was
to
gone.
listen the
So
second time
you have to
because
at first
I
answer
didn't
you
uh,
have to at first
click on
listen the
right time,
question
so time
clearly
was
two
gone.
three times. Okay,
So
then try
you
to
have to at first
answer
answer
the main
you
question.
have to at
Okay, what
first
is the
listen
main
the
question?
question
So to
clearly
the
to
point,
three
you
times. Okay,
have to
then
try to give your
answer
best
the main
answer.
question.
So
Okay, what is the main question?
well,
So to the point,
I want
you
to
have
quite
to
this one
try
as
to
well
give
because
your
I
best
just want to
answer.
say
So
to you all guys
well,
the
I
Duolingo
want to
model
quite this
question.
one
Okay,
as well
what are the
because
question
I
in
just
Duolingo
wanna
English test?
say
Okay,
to
so
you all
interactive
guys
listening.
the
What is interactive
Duolingo
listening?
model question. Okay, what are the question in Duolingo English test? Okay, so interactive listening. What is interactive listening?
In this section, we gonna participate with conversation. Okay, in terms of
In this
professor,
section, we gonna
your friends, or you are
participate
students
with
in a
conversation.
university.
Okay,
So
in terms
you are
of
gonna
professor,
like
your friends,
conversation
or
with
you are
professor or
students in
friends.
a
Okay, so at
university.
first
So
we have
you are gonna
to
uh, like
understand what is the
conversation with
question. For
professor or
example, you
friends.
are
Okay,
a
so at
graduate
first we have
students and research
to
assistant
uh,
in the Middle
understand
Eastern
what is the
history
question. For example,
department,
you are
and
a
you are
graduate
helping your
students and
professor
research
write a
assistant in the
grant
Middle
proposal.
Eastern
So you meet
History
with them to
Department,
discuss what
and
your
you
task
are
will
helping
be and
your
how you
professor
can
write a
best
grant
contribute
proposal.
to
So you meet
project.
with
So
them to discuss
in these
what your task
questions,
will
I'm
be and
gonna
how you can best
conversation with the
contribute to
professor. So
project.
to
So
make a
in
grant
these
proposal
questions,
about
I'm
history
gonna
department.
conversation
So
with
this
the
is the question
professor.
of
So
this
to
conversation.
make a
So
grant
at first
proposal
we
about
should understand
history
clearly
department.
what is the
So this
question.
is the question of
We are
this
gonna
conversation. So at first,
conversation with
we
each
should
other, so that is
understand
important.
clearly
So
what is the
let's
question.
quite it also.
We are gonna conversation with each other. So that is important. So let's quite
Now
it
the
also.
next one is speaking sample. So speaking sample, let's see in speaking sample what are
Now
the
the
question of
next
this
one is
topic. Okay,
speaking sample.
speaking
So
sample.
speaking sample, let's see in speaking sample what
So
are the question
mainly
of the
we have to
topic. Okay,
prepare to
speaking
speak
sample.
about the topic below. Why do friendship in explain
So
some
mainly
reason
we have
why
to
people is
prepare
stopping
to
being a
speak
friends.
about the topic
Okay,
below.
we
Why
have a
do
3 minutes
friendship
to
in
speak about
explain
this
some
question.
reason?
So I think
Why
this is
people
the
stopping being
simple
a
for
friends?
everyone
Okay,
who
we
are
have
going to
3 minutes to
take this
speak about
Duolingo
this
English
question.
test. So
So
there are
I
lots of
think this is the
question to
simple
practice
for
like this
everyone
question
who
pattern
are
model
going to
question. So
take this
this is
Duolingo
simply
English test.
easy.
So there are lots of
Okay,
question
so
to
we
practice
have
like these question
to speak like
pattern
this.
model
Okay,
questions. So
Duolingo record
this
your
is
voice and
simply
record
easy.
your camera phone
Okay, so we
camera
have
as well. So you
to
can
speak like this.
simply
Okay,
answer
Duolingo
the
record your
question of
voice and record
this.
your
Okay,
camera phone
answer yeah, you can
camera
simply
as well.
answer the
So
question. Okay,
you can simply
so
answer
let's
the
speak
question
about
of
the topic
this.
below 3
Okay,
minutes.
answer of, yeah, you can simply answer the
So I
question.
want to
Okay,
quiet it.
so speak about the topic below 3 minutes. So I
Now
want to
I want to
quite it.
go with fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks.
Now
So
I want
there
to
are
go
a
with fill in the
sentence with
blanks.
incomplete word. Okay, so at first a student
Fill in the blank.
dashed
So there
their
are a
hand and asked a
sentence with
question to the
incomplete word.
teacher.
Okay, so
Okay,
at first a
a
student
student
dash their hand
so
and
we
asks a
have to
question to the teacher.
choose a
Okay, a
good
student. Uh,
best answer for this
so we have to
unfinished word. Okay, for
choose a
example, you
good
can see here the right answer.
best
So a
answer for
student
this
raised their hand and
unfinished
asked a
word. Okay, for
question to the
example,
teacher.
you
Okay,
can
a
see
student
here the right answer. So a
raised their
student
hand
raised
and
their
asked
hand and
question to
asked a
the teacher.
question to
Okay,
the
to complete
teacher.
this
Okay,
question
a
we have
student
to follow
raised
the
their hand and
this
asked
line. Okay,
question to the
we
teacher.
have to follow
Okay, to
this line.
complete
This
this
line is the
question, we
important. So
have to follow
student
the
dash their hand
this
and
line.
ask
Okay,
a
we
question to
have
the
to follow
teacher.
this line.
Okay,
This line is the
okay,
important. So
this perform this
student
part we can
dash their hand
understand
and
what is
asks
the
a question to
best
the teacher.
answer of
Okay,
this question. Okay, this
okay. This
one.
from this
Okay,
part we
so
can
we have to follow
understand what is the
the letter
best
uh,
answer of this question. Okay, this
letter part of the
one. Okay,
uh,
so we have to
sentence.
follow the uh,
Well,
later part of the sentence.
let's move forward again.
Alright,
Now I want to go with listen and type. Okay,
let's
listen
move
and type.
forward again.
What kinds of question
Now I want to
are
She's
given
my
by
go with
sister.
listen
listen
and
and
type?
type.
Well,
Okay, listen and
type the
type. What
statement that
kinds
you
of
heard.
question
Let
are
me listen again.
given
She's
Duolingo?
my
Listen and
sister.
type.
She is
Well,
my sister.
type the
Oh, she is
statement
my
that
sister.
you
Yeah, I
heard.
listen. She is
Let
my
me
sister.
listen
So
again.
I should have to type here. So
She is my
she
sister. Oh,
is
she is my
my
sister. Yeah, I listen. She is
sister.
my sister.
Okay,
So,
she is my sister.
I should have to type
So
here.
she
So
is my
she
sister.
is
Maybe this
my
answer is the
as a
perfect.
sister.
She's my
Okay, she is
sister.
my
Yeah, this
sister.
answer is the perfect.
So
So
she is
she
my
is my
sister.
sister.
Maybe this
Yes.
answer is the
Then I have to
quite perfect.
click on next
Yeah, this answer is the perfect. So she is my
option
sister.
here. You can
Yes.
see.
Then
So
I
but
have to
I don't want to quit here.
click on
I
next
don't want to next. I don't want to next.
option
Okay.
here. You can
Just
see.
I
So,
wanna
but
quit
I
from
don't want to
here.
quit here. I don't want to
So
next. I
nice.
don't want to next.
Here
Okay.
is
Just
the
I wanna
another
quit
part
from here.
that is right
So
about the
nice.
photo.
Here
So
is the another part that is right
this is
about the photo.
same like the
So
speak about the photo. So Duolingo given you as a
this is
as a photo
same
or
like
image,
the
and we
speak
have to
about the photo.
describe
So Duolingo
what is
given you
about
as a
image. Okay, so but
as
in
a
this speaking
photo or
sample we
image,
have to
and we
speak,
have
but
to
in
describe
the
what
writing
is
sample
about image.
we should
Okay,
have
so but
write
in this
a
speaking sample we
description
have
in
to
9
speak,
one
but
minute. Okay,
in
around
the
1 minute
writing
time
sample
duration. So
we
we
should have
describe
write
about this image. Okay,
a
we
description
describe
in
about
nine
this image.
one
So
minute.
this is the
Okay, around
image of
1 minute time duration.
and
So
people
we
and
describe
driver
about this
taxi
image.
driver
Okay,
like this.
we
Okay,
describe about this image. So this is the
so
image of
right.
and people and driver, taxi driver like this.
So
Okay,
next one is
quite.
read then speak. Read then speak. This is also speaking
Next one
question. Okay,
is
speaking model question.
read then speak.
So
Read then speak. This is also
prepare to
speaking
speak about the
question.
topic
Okay,
below. You will
speaking model
have 90
question.
seconds to speak. Oh, we
So
have a 90 seconds to speak
prepare to
about this
speak about
question.
the
So
topic
discuss a
below. You
school
will have
subject that
90
you
seconds to
think
speak.
should be
Oh, we
required
have a
for
90
all high
seconds to
school
speak
student.
about this
Okay, a
question. So
subject.
discuss a school
Discuss of
subject
the
that you
subject.
think
What do you
should be
think a subject
required for all
which
high
should
school
be
student. Okay,
required
a
for
subject.
all school students?
Discuss
So
of subject. What
what
do
is
you
the
think a
subject and
subject
why do you think it should
which
be
should
required
be
for school
required
student?
for
Okay,
all
so
school
this is the
students? So
important. So
what is the
we
subject
can
and why do you
easily
think it should be required
speak
for
about this
school
question.
student?
Okay, so
Okay,
but
so
we
this is the
have to speak
importance. So
90 seconds. Okay,
we can
if we
easily
completely speak a
speak
90 second
about this question. Okay, but
overall
we
90
have to
second,
speak
then
90 seconds.
Duolingo
Okay,
English Test
if we
gives you
completely speak a 90
good
second
good scores. Okay,
overall 90 seconds, then Duolingo English Test gives you
so
a
I want to point
good
also.
good scores.
So
Okay,
next one is interactive reading. So
so
next
I want
one.
to point
Okay,
also.
and second last, this
So
one is the
next
second
one
last,
is
interactive reading.
interactive reading. So
So this is
next
the
one, okay,
one of the most
and second last. This one is the second last
longest time
interactive reading.
period. Okay, longest time
So
period
this is the
question. So around
one of the most
7 minute question. Okay,
longest
this is
time
around 7 minute
period.
question. For
Okay,
the
longest time
next
period
six question,
question.
we have
So
a six
around
question to
7 minute
complete.
question. Okay, this is
Around
around 7 minute
around
question.
seven
For the
minute time
next
duration.
six
So
question, we
the
have a
first
six question to
uh,
complete
we have to read
around
whole this
around
passage.
seven
Okay,
minute
then
time duration.
usually
So at first
can
uh,
answer this question. Okay,
we have to read
because
whole this passage.
if
Okay,
we
then
understand
we
this
usually
whole passage,
can
then
answer this
easily we
question.
can
Okay,
answer the question of
because
this
if we understand this whole
passage.
passage,
Okay,
then
so I want
easily
to
we can
quote this
answer
also.
the question of this uh,
The last one is
passage.
about
Okay,
writing sample.
so I want to quote
So
this
this
also.
writing sample means prepare to
Last one
write
is
about the
about
topic
writing
below. You
sample.
will have five
So
minutes to
this
write.
writing
Okay, people
sample
have different ways of dealing with
means
stress
prepare
and
to write
difficulty.
about the
So
topic below. You will have
some
5 minutes
read,
to
some
write. Okay,
exercise,
people
and
have
some
different
listen to
ways of
music.
dealing
So
with
what do you
stress and
do to
difficulty.
reduce
So
stress,
some people,
including
some read, some
specific details
exercise,
and
and some listen
example
to music.
in
So
your
what do
answer?
you do to
Okay, so
reduce
this is like
stress,
a kind
including
of essay. So
specific
we have
details
to
and example
write
in
around
your
the
answer?
time
Okay,
duration
so
of
this is like a
five
kind of
minute time
essay.
duration.
So
So
we have to
that is the time duration of this question to complete. So this is like a kind of essay, and this is a easy question also. So why people have a different ways of dealing as stress difficulty. So some people are read, some people are gonna exercise, some people listen to music, okay, to reduce their kind of stress. So we have to write around the 5 minute. Okay, so you can easily answer this question. Okay, what do you think? But you have to put your own opinion with specific details. So thank you very much. These all are the question pattern of the Duolingo English Test date. Duolingo English Test. So Duolingo English Test is around 1 hour test, and these questions are given by Duolingo English Test. So simply you can easily do it after doing practice from Duolingo English Test. Okay, so thank you very much, and I just wanna uh, to you all guys to overview the Duolingo question pattern, the speaking, reading, and writing. So the next video I will start from the part, so section 1. So read and select. I will go with uh, a complete and the solution. So solve the question